Hi friends, welcome back to our channel. Have you wondered who is the most successful astronauts in the history? These brave men and women have pushed the boundaries of the space exploration and achieved historic first and inspired generation. In this video, we count down the top 10 most successful astronauts in all time. In number 10, Kalpana Chawla. We have Kalpana Chawla, the first woman of the Indian origin to go the space. She first flew aboard the Columbia space shuttles in 1997 and was an inspiration to millions. Strategically, she lost her life in the Columbia disaster of 2003, but her legacy continues to inspire future space explorers. In number 9, Peggy Whitson, the record-breaking NASA astronaut. She holds the record for most time spent in space by an NASA astronaut, an incredible 665 days. She also became the first female commander of the International Space Station, proving that the sky is not the limit of this astronaut. In number 8, John Glenn. John Glenn, a true pioneer in 1962, he became the first American to orbit the Earth, circling the planet 3 times. But what makes him even more remarkable, in 1998, at the age of 77, he became the oldest person to ever fly in space. Now that's what we call a legend, him astronaut. In number 7, Sally Ride. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space in 1983. She made history aboard the Challenger shuttle, breaking barriers for women in science and space. Her contribution paved the way for many female astronauts who followed her footsteps. In number 6, Alan Shepard. Alan Shepard, the first American in space in 1961, he took 50-minute suborbitable flight, proving that America was ready to explore space. But wait, there is more. During Apollo 14, he became the only astronaut to play golf on the moon. Now talks taking sports to another level. In number 5, Chris Hadfield, the Canadian most famous astronaut. He was the first Canadian command the International Space Station and became a social media sensation. His viral space over of David Bowie's Space Oddity made millions fall in love with the space exploration. He is one of the best Canadian famous astronaut in the world. In number 4, Valentina Tereshkova. Valentina Tereshkova, the first woman in space in 1963, she fell solo aboard Vostok 6 and completed 48 orbits around the Earth, a record at the time. Even today, she remains the only woman to have flown solo in the space. In number 3, Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin, the second person to walk on the moon in 1969, he stepped onto the lunar surface right after Neil Armstrong, making history during the Apollo 11 mission. He also played the crucial role in developing spacewalking techniques that are still used today. In number 2, Yuri Gagarin. We have the man who started it, Yuri Gagarin, in 1961. He became the first woman in space aboard Vostok 1, orbiting Earth and changing history forever. His famous word, "I see Earth, it is so beautiful," marked the beginning of the space age. In number 1, Neil Armstrong, the most legendary astronaut of all time. Neil Armstrong, on July 20, 1969, he became the first person to walk on the moon, uttering the unforgettable words, "That's one small step for the man, one giant leap of the mankind." His historic Apollo 11 mission remains one of the greatest achievements in human history. Thank you for watching this video.